is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel Casper's Kicks once again. So we are finally in the month of May. April was not super crazy, but let me tell you, May as of right now is jam-packed. So I'm going to be going over all of the sneaker releases set for the month of May, and basically I'll be covering Jordans, Yeezy's, and then any dunks that we have set to come out this month. Today is May 1st, and today we did have the Mamacita Sweet 16 Kobe 6 Protros that dropped. So that was to start off the month of May. So now we will continue in. So like I said, it's a lot of stuff set to come out, and honestly I will not be surprised if some of these shoes, especially the Jordans, end up getting pushed back to a later date just because there's so many Jordans set to drop this week. But I don't want to hold y'all, so let's just go ahead and jump into it. Starting first with May 3rd, we have the Stash Jordan 1, and honestly this is a very interesting looking Jordan 1 just because it has like the pouches on the shoe. And honestly, I'm not sure how these will do. I'm not even gonna lie, I can see these not doing well at all and just kind of sitting just because of the different things that are on the shoe. But it is a interesting shoe to say the least. So continuing on May 4th, we have the Fossil Rose Dunks, and these are interesting. I do like the color pattern that's on here. I probably wouldn't get this for myself, and it may be a women's dunk. I can't remember off the top of my head, but that may be a women's only dunk. So that's May 4th. Now moving to May 5th, we have a couple more dunks set to come out. We have the Court Purple dunks, the Black White Next Nature dunks, the women's Patchwork dunks, and then the women's Pink Prime dunk. And that Pink Prime dunk is a dunk high. Now the Court Purple, I believe all of these have released except for the Patchwork and the Pink Prime. I think off the top of my head. But the Court Purples, we've seen those already. That's a nice dunk. If I can get that for the toe, I will try to get it. And then of course the Black White Next Nature. If you want to get those, if you're trying to get the Pandas, the Black White Next Nature is basically the same thing, just the material is a little bit different. So a good substitute if you're still trying to get a pair of Pandas. And then of course the Patchwork, which I don't like the Patchworks at all. And then the Pink Prime is just a pink dunk, which the Patchwork and then the Pink Prime are both women's releases, so I won't be getting those for myself. Now moving to May 7th, it gets kind of crazy. We have the Jordan 9 Chili Reds, which I did do a review over already. So if you have not already, go check that out. That one I will probably be trying to go for the toe. It is a lot of red on that shoe, but at the same time I think I kind of want it, so I'm just going to grab it and decide later. And then also we have a pair of Yeezy's dropping, the Yeezy 450 Yellow Sulfurs. I don't like Yeezy 450, so I won't be going for these. The color I also don't really like. It's almost like a mustardish kind of color, and I don't like those. And then the other thing we have is the Dunk Low Bart Simpsons, and I know a lot of people are going to be ready for these, and I feel like they're going to be tough to get. I don't believe they're dropping on sneakers. I believe they're just dropping in skate shops, so y'all already know how it goes with these skate shop drops. Stuff just gets very difficult to cop. Now continuing on to May 10th, we have two pairs of dunks coming out, the Dunk Low Siders and then the Dunk Low Toasties in the green colorway. Now both of these colors are very interesting. The Siders, it's like a brownish and then I guess you could say bluish green or whatever that color is. I'm not sure, like personally, if I would want to wear this colorway just because I'm not the biggest fan of it. But I know there are people out there that will want to wear this colorway, so power to you if you're interested in the Dunk Low Siders. I will probably end up passing on these. And then same with the Toasties. The Toasties is not a bad color, basically an all green and orange colorway. I can see these doing pretty well just because of the two colors. But I think for me personally, I would not want to wear them, so I will be passing on both of those dunks. But like I said, some people may be interested in them just because people do really love dunks right now. Now moving to May 11th, the day is going to get... This drop will be interesting to see how it does. So we have the Midnight Navy 6s, which are re-retroing, so there will be people ready for this release. So I'll be curious to see how these Midnight Navy 6s do. I have done a review on them already, so go check that out if you're interested to see what that shoe looks like. But I feel like that shoe will do well, and at the same time I feel like it could just like sell out but not go for anything crazy. So that one will be interesting to watch as well. Now moving to May 12th, we have two pair of dunks coming out, the Dunk Low Next Nature Gym Red and then the Dunk Low Team Red. Now both of these I do like. It's just two different shades of red. I'm sure they'll both do well, so if you're interested in either of them, be prepared because like I said, they're both red dunks and like I mentioned, Dunks have been flying off shelves lately, so both of those should do pretty well. Now, moving to May 13th, we have our second Jordan 2 of the year dropping. This is the A. Ma Maniére Jordan 2, and raffles for these are currently open right now. They have their A. Ma Maniére and Social Status both have their in-store raffle, so if you're in Houston, Atlanta, or Washington, you can go and you can sign up and go in store and enter that raffle. I went and entered mine today, and then they also have their general raffle on their website that you can enter as well. And like I mentioned, both of those end May 5th. So if you have not gotten your raffle entries in already, make sure you go put in your raffle entries. For some reason, A. Ma Maniére does very well with with raffles for there. I've done very well hitting on the shoes. They do a very good job with the raffle. So I highly recommend, if you want the shoe, if you're interested in it, go ahead and enter the raffle. Don't sleep, because you don't want to miss the opportunity, especially if you want these. Now, on that same day, we have another pair of Dunk Low Toasties coming out, which is the blue colorway. And same as the green colorway, like, they're cool, but just not something that I'm 100% interested in. So I won't be going for these, but I know there are people that will be trying to cop pairs of these. Now, moving to May 14th, and like I mentioned earlier, as you see, there's just a lot of Jordans like back to back to back, and that continues on May 14th. So May 13th, we got the Jordan 2 A. Ma Maniérés, and then May 14th, we're supposed to get the Air Jordan 11 72 and 10 lows and the Jordan 3 Neapolitans. Now, the Neapolitans are a women's only release, and then of course the 72 and 10 lows are a men's release. Now, both of these shoes I can see people wanting. I'm waiting to get a pair of the Jordan 3 Neapolitans in hand so I can do a review on those. But it's basically a Jordan 3 Mocha with some pink kind of hidden or put on the shoe. So the Mocha 3s are doing very well, and so I can see these Neapolitan 3s doing very well, even with it being a women's release. And same with the 72 and 10 lows. I can see those doing well. It is an Air Jordan 11 low, so it's hard to judge how people feel about it, but at the same time, it is an 11, and it's all black 11. So I can see them doing well. I'll be trying for a personal pair of the 11 lows. Unfortunately, like I mentioned, the Neapolitan 3s are women's sizes, and I don't think they'll have extended sizes in them, so it won't be in my collection, unfortunately. Now, continuing on that same day, we also do have a pair of Yeezy 500 Granites. I don't really. I tried to get one pair of 500s, and I just didn't like the fit on my foot with those. This is just basically all gray Yeezy. Can never go wrong with all gray shoes. I've heard 500s are pretty comfortable. So if you're interested in a Yeezy 500, May 14th. Now, continuing on to May 15th, we have the Jordan 6 Wash Denim, and this is actually a GS shoe. I don't believe they'll have any men's or women's sizes for these, so just straight GS. So if you have a small foot, or you want to get your kids a shoe, this will be a great Jordan 6 to go ahead and cop them. Moving to May 16th, we have another Yeezy Slide restock, and we're getting 3 pairs of Yeezy Slides this day. We have the Onyx colorway, which is that black colorway, the Pure colorway, which is that kind of light brown colorway, and then we also have the Glow Green colorway, which is that lime green Yeezy Slide. Now, with Yeezy Slides, it's been up and down for me trying to cop them, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that's had just a hard time trying to cop Yeezy Slides. But if you want them, here's another opportunity to try and get Yeezy Slides. I do have one pair, and I'm not going to lie, they are pretty comfortable to wear. So if you're interested in Yeezy Slides, your chance to purchase is coming up again later this month. So just be ready for that. Now, moving to May 20th, we have the Jordan 5 Clots. And honestly, I don't like these. I'm not even going to lie. I think this is the second Clot 5 or second Jordan 5 that Clot has done. And I didn't like the last one, and I don't like these either. So it's an easy pass for me. Now, moving to May 21st, this is going to be a very hype release. I'm not even going to lie. We're getting the military black Jordan 4s, and people are going to be ready for these. 4s have been going crazy lately, and this is going to be no different. This is basically the military blue colorway, just in black. So people that love the military blue are going to be trying for these. I already have people hitting me up for the military black 4s and letting me know they want pairs. So that is going to be a crazy shoe, trying to cop that. If you want that shoe, y'all already know, be ready, do all your raffle entries, everything. If I can get I'm going to try to get an early pair of them so I can do a review, just to give y'all a look at them. But that is on the 21st. And that same day, we also have a Yeezy 700 Fade Carbon. And I tried to find a picture. I think this is what they're going to look like. And honestly, if they look like this is actually a pretty cool colorway to have on the Yeezys, considering we're pretty set with the earthy tones that we get on Yeezys. But if they actually come out with this colorway on there, I actually would be interested in it. I don't know if I would cop it, but I would be curious to see it in person just because it is a cool looking shoe and colorway. Now, continuing on to May 25th, we finally get the shoe that has released everywhere else but the United States. That is the Jordan 1 Heritage, and I'm honestly interested to see how this shoe will do. Will it sell out? Will it just kind of sit in store? Based off resale prices, I can see it sitting in stores, but at the same time, it is a Jordan 1s, and y'all know how people love Jordan 1s, so I wouldn't be surprised to see them sell out. Now, like I mentioned, they've released basically everywhere else, and resale price on these is really low. So it'll be a wait and see with these. I have done a review on them already, so if you're interested, go check that out. I will link it above. But that is May 25th. And then May 27th, we are set to finally get the Jordan 5 Easter. And yes, I know it's not Easter anymore. I asked myself the same question. Why are we getting an Easter shoe after Easter? But we did just get the Halloween Air Forces and Dunks like a couple weeks ago. So I don't know what Jordan's doing, but we are set to get the Easter 5s coming out. I wish they had came out for Easter because it is actually a really cool colorway, but we're supposed to be getting those end of the month of May. And then last but not least, to close out the month, on May 28th, we are getting the Jordan 5 Green Bean, which I've seen a lot of people interested in these. I have done a review on them already, so go check that out. I will link it above. But that shoe is set to close out the month of May, and like I mentioned, a lot of people will be ready for that shoe. 5s are always hit or miss, but this is a retro of the Jordan 5 Gunners. I cannot speak right now, but I'm sure people will be interested in these, especially older sneakerheads that had the older Jordan 5 Green Bean that originally came out. Same thing with these people. People will want new pairs of these, and then of course new people into sneakers will probably want pairs of these as well. I don't think I'm going to be going for them. I'm still like kind of on the fence with if I actually want a pair of these or if I just want to pass and stick with my pair of Jade Horizon 5. So I'll decide. As you see, I have time to decide because that's at the end of the month. But like I mentioned earlier, as y'all see, there's just a lot of Jordans coming out, just kind of sticking with Jordans. There's a lot of Jordans coming out this month, a lot of Jordans coming out this month of May. So I would not be surprised if we do end up seeing some pushbacks of some stuff, especially the stuff towards the latter half of the month, like the military Black Forest. I wouldn't be surprised if that gets pushed back, and then the Easter 5s also. So it'll just kind of be a wait and see. Like some of the stuff I hope doesn't get pushed back anymore. The Chili Red 9s, I think we're pretty set. Those supposed to come out last year, and then like the Midnight Navy 6s have been pushed back a lot. So hopefully some of these dates stick, but at the same time, Jordan Brand is going to kill some people's pockets if they are dropping all of these Jordans this month. So it'll be a wait and see. But let me know what y'all are interested in for the month of May. I think for me, my top shoes that I'm going to try and cop are... Oh, this is a tough one. I want the military Black Forest for sure. I'm curious to see the Jordan 2 Alma Maniers in person just because I don't have any 2, so I'm curious to see how that one looks. And then if I had to pick one more, ooh, this is a tough one. Probably I would say the Easter 5s just because I want to see those in person too. I do like that colorway on the Easter 5, but there's a lot coming out that I want this month, so my top picks may end up changing as the month goes on. But let me know what y'all are most interested in for the month of May, whether it be Jordans, Yeezys, or the Dunks. But as always, appreciate y'all for stopping in. Hope y'all do well in the month of May, trying to get whatever you want, whether you're reselling or just trying to cop for the toe. Hopefully you're able to get everything that you want. But as always, appreciate y'all for stopping in. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button, turn on the notification bell so you can stay up to date when I post new content. But as always, I will catch y'all in the next video.